All right, 3b is the integral. Oh, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger again. There we go. 3b is the integral of the square root of x squared minus 9 divided by x cubed dx.
That's 3C.
Oh, you said b.
Definite.
0 to 2
DT.
dt over the square root of 4 plus t squared. So what's your trig substitution do they suggest when you have a squared plus variable squared?
Should be a sine theta.
No, it's
Minus.
it's tangent, I think. 2 tangent of t. Remember, the rule is if it's a squared minus x squared, if it's a squared, or sorry, x, a squared plus x squared, or x squared plus a squared, and x squared minus a squared. I know this one is a tangent theta, or tangent x, is your substitution.
The top one
Oh,
is
theta.
sine theta.
No.
The bottom one is a secant.
You let x be a tangent, and I think you let the top one be a sine,
Yeah, that's one.
and the bottom one be a secant.
And the top one, bottom one is a square root of.
Yeah, I mean, in general, it doesn't make a huge difference. I mean, this one has a square root here, and it's going to work over here.
Okay.
So, yes and no. I mean, I think they put this and they put this in the table that I gave you, but it's not necessarily required. Let's at least try this and see what happens. It may be easier than you think it is.
It probably is.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use tangent is 2 tangent, sorry. I shouldn't use t on both sides. That should be a theta there. So let's figure out what this becomes. Let's look at 4 plus t squared. Or square root of. So t now, if I let t be 2 tangent theta, becomes 4 plus 4 tangent squared of theta, right? So factor out the 4. You've got 1 plus tangent squared theta. And now what is 1 plus tangent squared? Secant squared. So square root of 4 secant squared of theta. Log of 2 plus what? This is crazy. Okay. I don't like where this is going. 2 secant theta. Agreed? I don't like my answer. All right, well, I'm going to keep going. I don't see any mistakes in what we've done so far. 4 plus 2 tangent squared is 4, so 1 secant squared. Definitely 2 secant theta. Hang on, 1 sec. I'm settling something in my brain. Nothing you need to know just yet.
You heading to FCF this one?
Where did we get that one? Those tangent split there? That's not effective.
I factored the 4 out of both of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
They both have a 4, so pull the 4 out. You're left with a 1 and a tangent squared. Okay.
Tangent squared turns into secant squared.
1 plus tangent squared is secant. That secant squared. That's an identity from trig.
Square root.
And square root of 4 is 2. Square root of secant squared is secant. But secant is positive. All right. I think I'm going to get a different answer than what's on the key. That's integral from 0 to 2. Well, technically no. Integral from something to something. I got to get it back to t's before I could plug in the 0 and 2. I'm going to put a placeholder there. Of 1 over 2 secant theta. I think I'm going to be happy. Never mind. Get all my complaining before. Oh, that's there. And then what's d theta? Oh, maybe that's where I was having a problem. This dt up here.
I was gonna ask you what we supposed to do with that.
You got to change it to stuff in terms of d theta. So what's the derivative of 2 tangent of theta? Secant squared. 2 secant squared theta, d theta. So times 2 secant squared theta, d theta. So that's replacing the dt. Replacing the square root of 4 plus t squared became 2 secant theta. So that's what I got. Now things will cancel. This 2 cancels with this 2. Secant cancels one of these. So I've got the integral of secant of theta, d theta. Actually, I think my life would be easier if I went ahead and changed my limits too.
Yeah.
So let's talk about changing our limits. If t is 0, what's theta? What theta gives me a solution to this? Divide the 2 to the other side. You get 0 equals tangent of theta. What theta gives you 0 when you plug it into tangent? 0. So that means this bottom limit down here is 0. Again, I'm plugging in this for the variable. It's t, so I plugged in 0 for t, and I want to know what theta is. What is 2 equals 2 tangent theta? What's theta? You divide both sides by 2. Tangent theta is 1. So what does theta equal? What is tangent? Yeah, pi over 4. And you're looking at that table. That's exactly the way where you need to be. So this goes to pi over 4. So now, can you integrate secant of theta d theta? Yes, actually that's straight off a table. Natural log secant theta plus tangent theta from 0 to pi over 4. Secant pi over 4 plus tangent pi over 4 minus the natural log of secant 0 minus tangent 0.
So you already factored the negative. And it's supposed to be a plus tangent of 0?
Yeah.
Where plus here?
Oh, okay. I was thinking you factored.
No, I went crazy. No, this minus is between those two. I just needed space. All right, so tangent of 0 is 0. Secant of 0 is 1. So the log of 1 is 0. Tangent of pi over 4 is 1. Secant of pi over 4 is square root of 2. So I get natural log of the square root of 2 plus 1. That's exactly what the answer on the key says. Because there's limits, there's no plus c, right? Because it's a definite integral. When I plug in numbers, you don't put a plus c. Only the ones that don't have limits are the plus c's.